Good evening. I'm Tom Brokehip.
And I'm Buck Todd, and this is Common Sense News. Today, we begin with our segment called Who Would've Thunk It?
City officials recently opened up rec centers in an attempt to curb the recent violence.
That's right, Lester. Giving the gangbangers and hustlers a place to put down their guns, their drug beefs, settle their disputes, go in the rec centers and sing Kumbaya.
Breaking news. We get reports of police responding to one of the rec centers now for a violent outbreak.
That's right, Tom. We'll have more to follow on this story as it seems the police are now trying to make their way inside, but first they have to get through a mountain of discarded chicken boxes with uneaten wingtips, half and half cups with no ice, heaps of flaming hot Cheeto bags, the 25-cent ones, and a ramen noodle packet. And while we're waiting for that story to develop, earlier today I spoke with Mr. Paul, who works part-time in one of the rec centers. Let's take a look at what he had to say. This is Buck Todd from CSN News, coming to you live from the streets. We're doing our Part 2 exclusive on the rec centers. I have here with me Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, I hear you've been hired to do some work in the recreation centers with the kids. Talk to me about how that's going.
Man, it's been off the chain. I started working there part-time because my truck got blinked up there on Northern Parkway with this officer let me do the roadblock knowing it was dangerous. Matter of fact, you related to T.A. Ferguson? You look just like... Anyway, I started working there to get me a new car, but these kids off the hook, fighting, pulling each other wigs off, young boys cutting each other and smoking them tweeds and selling them dopes in the bathroom. I don't know how much longer I can do it. I'm not working there much longer.
And there you have it, folks. Mr. Paul seems to be on a steady diet of chicken box wingtips.
In other Who Would've Thunk It news, city officials passed some new gun laws recently. However, the handgun violations and the gun violence don't seem to be stopping.
That's right, Tom. Officials are now discovering that thugs don't actually get their guns from gun shops.
I mean, who's gonna get their gun registered in their name just to illegally bust a cap in someone's...
Hey, watch your mouth. We got sponsors, buddy.
And with a 10-page rap sheet, you have to go get your guns from the street anyway. Who would've thunk it?
Earlier today, as a follow-up, I spoke with Miss Bernice from the Neighborhood Association about the new gun laws. Let's hear what she has to say. Hi, this is Buck Todd with the CSN News, coming to you live from the streets. Today we're doing a follow-up exclusive on the new restrictive gun laws. I have here with me longtime city resident Miss Bernice. Miss Bernice, how do you feel about the restrictive gun laws?
Them laws ain't doing a darn thing. You got these young boys out here with their pants hanging off their behind, showing their Duke-stained drawers, and they toting these guns in their pants, shooting all times of the night and day. Let me tell you something. Last week, they shot right outside my house. It came to my window and hit my icebox. And I just made market. So something got to be done.
And there you have it live. This is Buck Todd, CSN News, live from the streets.
Finally, on Who Would've Thunk It news, we talk about the squeegee kids. Officials believe that giving the squeegee kids jobs through the Teenage Summer Job program will keep them out of the intersections and harassing drivers. However, the problem is most of these squeegee kids are squeegee adults, sometimes 30, 40, 50, or maybe older.
That's right. I guess they'll have to change the summer job ages from 13 to 50.
So that idea backfired. Who would've thunk it? I'm Lester Brokehip.
And I'm Buck Todd.
Signing off from CSN News. Sound like them kids just need a whooping.
Yeah, my daddy can play that. Anyway, man, I gotta get my second job.
Jordan's coming out this weekend. Let me hold $5. I'm trying to get one of them chicken boxes. You got me one now.
I ain't got it. You know they don't pay us nothing around here.
All right, let me catch my bus.